Absolute dynamite. Oh my goodness.
We're rolling.
Yeah, we're rolling. How many interviews have you seen me do? None. Interview that guy. He's a good man. It's a ring card girl general. That's so proud of him.
Wow, your man Deontay, I've never seen anything like it.
You know, his power is concussive. It's just a demolition. You know, I actually said predictably before this fight, I had a slight worry was that Luis Ortiz was working with Larry Wade, is a friend of mine. He's an excellent strength conditioning trainer. He's been working with Sean Porter in the past, Badu Jack, and he got them in tremendous shape. So for this fight, I was like, you know, that might be a little X factor. And obviously, we know about Luis Ortiz, his boxing pedigree with especially being Cuban. So that was always going to be. It's going to be a tentative chess match going in, and probably Ortiz will sort of edge that. And that's how it was looking. And as the fight was progressing, it had everyone around me saying, "Oh, look, Ortiz is winning these rounds." Like, yeah, it's true, but I could see Deontay just being patient, just waiting for that moment, I said, it's going to take one punch, and that's what I kept saying. I probably didn't see it happening so early because it was in the seventh round, right? I thought it's probably going to happen in about 9th, maybe 10th, but it just shows he's a very, very patient guy. You know, there's a few things Deontay doesn't get a lot of credit for. One is his patience, and he's also his boxing pedigree. He's got a very good jab when he uses it. Obviously, when he gets a guy hurt, then it does, it's not sort of, the queen of the boxing rules, sort of the technique of sort of boxing, textbook boxing and stuff. But he does have a good boxing pedigree, and he showed that when he fought Bermain Steven in the first fight. He showed he can box. But you know what it is, obviously with Deontay, it's his dynamite power, and that's the X factor, and that's why with him facing any of these top guys, that's always the thing. With Fury, it was such a, there's a whole thing.
Best fight in the division, Wilder Fury.
I think I think on paper, yeah. I mean, looking at everything, yeah, absolutely. I think, that rematch.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
It's going to be incredible. I was just talking to Malik, obviously, who was just saying us, we're saying, look, where do you think that fight will happen? And he said, probably here. I said, do you reckon they could sell out T-Mobile Arena? And we said, especially with the British fans, I think yeah, absolutely. It's going to be like a Ricky Hatton thing where everyone's going to come over. It's going to be a massissive atmosphere. It's going to be a huge thing.
Fury's getting big in America himself now, so Wilder Fury sells that T-Mobile.
Yeah, I think Top Rank, Bob Arum, they've done a great job. He's ESPN, they've done a great. I mean, look, he's going on WWE and he's doing all these fantastic things, and that's great. That's great for a boxing profile. I don't know why people have anything to saying things against Tyson Fury for that. That's a great thing. You're raising your profile. You're going to raise pay-per-view sales. I mean, no. So look, so he's raising his profile in the States. He's got a huge fan following in the UK. So you know what? That's a potential T-Mobile Arena fight, and it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be tough. But to be honest, I think Deontay's damage that he did to Tyson Fury in the first fight, especially in that last round, I think it's always going to be at the back of a fighter's head when that happens.
You could argue the other way though, the fact that he dropped him twice and he got back up twice.
It is, but what I mean is sort of biologically what it does to the body, and also psychologically as well, when you step into the ring.
It is special. Absolute dynamite.